Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So previously I have made a video about list and the sets along with the frozen set. Today I am going to tell you how dictionaries work in Python. So dictionaries are very similar to list in terms of properties. They can contain immutable they contain immutable objects. They can shrink and they can expand based on your comfort. Okay, and they are also like unordered. Okay, let's see how you can define a dictionary. So what basically dictionary type is? It is similar to the dictionary that we used to figure out whether we have you have used any a phone book dictionary or an language dictionary is similar to that. You just need a key value. You just need dictionaries contains key value pairs in them. So if you know the key, you can get the value. Like if I want to find the name of Mr. James. So I should know the name of Mr. James. I'll search with that key and I'll get the phone number of that. Okay. Let's see how you can initialize a dictionary. So there are two ways of declaring. So simply you can simply declare a variable as dictionary using the keyword, or if you don't want to use the keyword, just find this. Let's see whether these are really dictionary type or not. Here you go. You can see both the variables are of dictionary type. So these two are the ways of of declaring an in a dictionary. So let's see, now we have declared a dictionary. Let's see how we can initialize a dictionary. Here you go. So here you go. Using that keyword, you can initialize a dictionary like this. Let's try to run this code. Here you go. So this is how a dictionary is printed. So you can initialize a dictionary like this. Okay. So this is all about dictionary initialization and declaration. Let's see how you can access an element of a dictionary. So for accessing an element of a dictionary, you can only access it using the key values. So the first so this is a key value pair. The first part is the key and the second part is the value. So if you want to access the element, okay, you have to use the key. Our key is x, and this, here you can see 20 is printed for x. Similarly, if you want to print the value corresponding to b to y, we will use the y key. You can see. So for accessing the elements mean a key value pair. You have to use the key as an argument to fetch the value. Okay, guys. So now there are some other operations that we can do on the list. Some we have clear, get, items, and all those. Okay, so let's start with clear. What will clear do? Clear clear will clear all the elements of the list. Here you can say none is printed because we have cleared the list. Then we have get. Getting, again, it is similar to using the subscript notion. Okay, let's see, 32 is printed again. Let me remove this so that it doesn't create confusion. You can see the value corresponding to x is printed. This is similar to the subscript notation, where you can use the square brackets to get the value. Okay, we have items. What items will do? It will print the entire list. Sorry, it will print the entire dictionary. You can see all the items are returned. We have keys. The keys method will return all the keys. So if you don't know what all keys are present in a dictionary object, you can call the keys method to that. And you can see it is telling you that, okay, so you can see each method has a corresponding return type. It has ticked items, it has ticked keys, so you can perform more operations on that. Okay, similarly a values method will return the values. Right after this, you can see values, keys. Okay, if you want to remove a key, you can use the pop method. Let's see. I want to remove the pop. Also print X after that. You can see after we have popped the Y, only X is remaining in the key. So these are some of the operations that we can perform on dictionaries. Let's add one more agenda to our video: restrictions. So if there is an already a key present in the dictionary and you went on and add another key which is same to the previous key, then what it will do, it will not return you an error. It will simply override the value. Yes, it will simply override the existing value. Okay, because dictionary